Let's talk about serving seniors in real estate. I think it's important to hire someone who understands the process and has to have a lot of patience and systems in place to make sure everything goes smoothly with seniors. So the first and most important thing is when you meet initially with the senior couple or whoever it is who's the senior, make sure who else is involved in the decision making for the financials, whether it's a family member or whoever else. Make sure they're at the first consultation when you go there. And I think the most important thing is to sit down, make them feel comfortable, tell them about the process, and problem shoot what's the easiest way for this to happen. So for example, I just had a couple. They were 91 and 93, and they were wonderful. And I sat down with them. Their daughter was at the first consultation, and we decided that we wanted to take the photos before they moved out into their new home, which would be in independent living. And remember, the seniors, they only had one email. So everything I did, I had to go over to their independent living house, their new little house, and have them sign, print out the offers, print out everything, and have them sign. So the first consultation, we decided that it was important for them. They were married for 72 years. How amazing is that? They had lived in the house for 20 years. So there was a lot of emotions going through that house. So when we had the first consultation, I told them, you know what, this is gonna be so smooth, don't worry, I will take care of everything. Let's get the photos taken before you start packing and moving. So that's what we did. And then they packed and they moved everything out of the house, and then we listed the house. So it was great in the aspect of there was no pressure. We just said, hey, when are you ready? Let's list the house then. So after we listed the house, we actually had multiple offers with this specific property. What we did is we printed all the offers, and then I went over to their place. They moved into an independent living facility, and it was so nice there. They have 2 bedrooms with a deck. It was really nice. So we sat down, it was pretty brand new. So we sat down and we went through all the offers, and I explained everything to them. Then I also sent the information to their family who wanted to be the decision makers there too. We decided on an offer, we got it signed, and I said, don't worry, I got it all under control. They did the inspection, they did the appraisal. All I want you to do is show up at the closing. That's, what's important. So we went under contract and the first buyer terminated. Then we got another offer. We actually had a backup offer. So we took the backup offer, same price, same thing, just closed about 2 weeks later. So to alleviate all their stress, I'm like, don't worry, I have it under control. It's the same amount. So I went back over to the house, had them sign all the paperwork. Then when the attorney needed information, I went over to their house and took pictures of their driver's license and whatever I needed to do to get to the attorney's office. So I told them, all you need to do is to show up this day, this time at the attorney's office, sign paperwork, and we're good to go. Even went over to them and like, where's the money gonna be wired? And they have an investment account. So they gave me the account, and I got on the phone with their investment person. I got the wiring instructions for them so they didn't have to worry about anything. We got the settlement statement, sent it to all the parties that were involved. Everyone agreed upon it, and we went to closing. So I think what's really important is sometimes technology, we have to realize that we're working with seniors. A lot of them don't have email, and they want to be communicated a certain way. So make sure you communicate with them via phone, via text, however they want to be communicated to. And remember, you always have to take that extra step to take care of them. And I think another thing that we do that a lot of people don't do is that when seniors are moving, they're usually moving to a smaller place. So they have to get rid of a lot of stuff. So you have to make sure you have a team of people that can help them with an estate sale, with packing, doing those little things that take a lot of energy, and finding that help for them. So always being the person that they know, you tell them here are the people, let's get it done. And also make sure you're communicating with their family as well if there's other family members that are involved besides the seniors. So great example. We had a great couple married for 72 years, 91, 93, lived in their house for 20 years. There was a lot of emotion there with their grandkids, great grandkids, kids, and we were able to make it the most smooth transaction because we were really patient with them. We told them, don't worry about anything. We're just going to take care of everything, and communication. So I think talking about this, what's really important when you're dealing with seniors is communication, knowing their style, knowing who the decision makers are, and then just helping them out and just going the extra mile to make sure the least amount of stress. And they were really happy. We were able to sell their house. The transaction was smooth, and their transition to their next chapter of their life was very smooth too, and no stress on the real estate side. So when you're hiring us, just remember, we are here to make your life the least amount of stress. Whether it's a relocation, whether it's a divorce, whether it's seniors, we're always here to help. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.